So what's the state of the Tienyenbeck reverse? Tienyenbeck. Still being cleared, I assume. Wuk said he would notify us as soon as the work was done. Then perhaps now would be a good time to consider how we might reclaim Wuk Lamat's stolen keystone. The next feat will be our last after all. She got that back. Oh, I already got it back. What? When? Not to mention how. This is Bakul Jaja we're talking about. So I taught him a lesson and took my keystone back. You bested Bakul Jaja in combat. Bravo! What can I say? I've had good friends to encourage and cheer me on. There you are. Our excavators have contacted me with news of their success. The Tienyenbeck Traverse is now safe for travel. Then we finally can make for Mamuk. Come to think of it, isn't it Bakul Jaja's home? I can only hope its residents don't share his winning personality. Ooh. If it is indeed the city where Kentaram first met the Dawnservant, surely some civility awaits us. I would not be so certain. It is true that the Dawnservant received Kentaram in Mamuk, and was instrumental in the establishment of friendly relations between the Shibral and Mamulja. But since that time, most of the Mamulja who supported his peace have left their city in favor of abiding in the capital. What remains is a cloister of Mamuk. And while these traditionalists do not take up arms against us, neither do they bear great love for outsiders. Whatever they like, the people of Mamuk are also Turiolal. If I'm to be Dawnservant, it's my job to know them first of all. Well, we'll be on our way then. I'm glad I could learn about where I came from. And eat so much Shibruk Pibil besides. Thank you for everything, Honmoruk. Till next time, take care. First, we make our way across the Sobrit Cinderfield, due southeast. Oh. How you have grown indeed. Oh. Oh. Holy moly! That's a lot of ways from here. The traverse will bring us straight to the Jatika Heartland. Remember how you insisted this forest is green? Oh? I spoke with one of the excavators on my way down. Apparently, Bakul Jaja cleared the way, the one fallen tree remaining by barreling through it. Oh! That Wuk Lamat single-handedly defeated someone possessed of such physical might is nothing short of a miracle. Still, we ought to proceed with caution. There's no telling what his wounded pride might compel him to attempt. Ooh, yeah, you're right. Wow. Hold on, let me take a look at this. Oh, wow, it's so pretty. Ooh. That's the city right there. Pretty sure. Alluring, isn't it? In more ways than one. In more ways than one. Take my paring stone and hold it close to the glowing rock. Sure. As you hold the paring stone in the soft glow, it affixes itself to the boulder with surprising force. Paring stones are natural magnets, and that's a meteorite filled with iron. One of the many remnants of an ancient meteor shower. Ooh! The heterogeneous ether they emit causes a surrounding flora to glow unique hues, as you can see. So these glowing boulders came plummeting down from the heavens? Vidral be merciful. Vidral be merciful. There you are. Blue! It's all blue! A far cry from the upper forests, indeed. This place is already so fascinating. I'm eager to hear what the people of Mamuk can tell us about it. Keep running. We're almost there. It's filled with blues and purples. Oh, look at that! Look at the etherite! Ah! I wonder what the final feat will be. Rather more quiet than I expected. Now to see whether or not Hunmuk's Rook's fears were well-founded. And here we finally are. Now to find the Elector. And this is also my first time visiting Mamuk. I have no experience interacting with the locals. But given Hunmo Rook's parting words, I would advise a cautionary approach. A city of silence? Well, we all know what comes next. Let's find that Elector. 2 streets seems to coverage upon this plaza, so I propose we split up our numbers between them. Given Hunmo Rook's guidance, I also suggest we err on the side of caution and move throughout the city in pairs. Annenville could come with me, and Alize could go with Cryle. That leaves Isla to accompany Wuk Lamat. If these arrangements are to everyone's satisfaction, then may our respective searches prove fruitful. This is a very pretty place. Your words may as well be ambient noise for all the care the citizen pays you. Oh. Oh. As you begin to speak, the man abruptly turns and leaves. Guess they don't like foreign people. Please tell me you've had better luck. No one will talk to you either? I was prepared for hard stares and harsh words, but this is something else. That building there looks like a shop, doesn't it? Let's go and take a look. A merchant would ignore us, surely. Oh. That's so weird. I was just going to the Oh, they're just standing. Oh, that's interesting. If I go closer to them, they would walk away. Hello there. We'd like to ask you something. You don't mind? Oh. Move along, outsiders. We were just trying to find someone. The Dawnservant's elector. Would you tell us where they are? Damn. How are we supposed to find the elector if nobody will even speak with us? Everyone, can you hear me? Come to the massive stone structure on the west side of the city, as quickly as you can. Oh.
Up there.
Koana. Oh. What?
Bested by a mere shade.
Sororja. Papa?
Not as you know him. What you see is an arcane manifestation of the Dawnservant as he was in his prime.
This is the feat.
The channeler is Zerelja, Autarch of Mamuk and Elector for the feet of the Brotherhood.
Tuli Yolal's mightiest warrior, yet wisest you are not. You who spurned your retainer's aid when battling your betters.
Oh.
To prove oneself superior to blessed siblings by surpassing the shade of Galul Jar Jar himself. That is the final feat. The first promise fought alone and fell short, but that is now the least of his concerns.
You could have let your foolishness end with your failure. But instead, you attempted to harm an anointed elector.
Ooh.
Soralja, as of this moment, you are no longer a claimant. I disqualify you from the right of succession. Be gone from my sight.
Ooh, that's bad. What are you saying to him? Oh. Ooh.
This isn't over yet. I will be the one to reach the Golden City.
No, you are not. Oh.
When Zoralcha was defeated, he tried to take the keystone by force. But he was thwarted by Father Shade.
My dearest child, welcome home.
Oh, that's his kid?
This feat was made for you. Only blessed siblings could hope to defeat Gulul Jaja. But ere we begin, I would see the fruits of your triumphs.
Oh no.
Show me your tablets.
Oh no. This is not good for him.
What is this? Where are your keystones? Explain yourself, boy! No matter. Not all can be expected to go to plan. What keystones you lack, you can easily take.
Bruh. That should not be allowed.
I tried. But I couldn't. I cannot beat her.
You mean to tell me that you, glory of Mamuk, for whom all here have sacrificed, were defeated by your inferiors?
I feel like you raised him to be like this. He has to do from your expectations.
You are as useless as your siblings.
What?
A failure. Leave and never return! You have no place here!
Oh. Oh.
Let's go, brother.
Oh.
Worthless! Pathetic! This was our chance to claim sovereignty, and he ruins it!
Is that his mother?
But when these stragglers fail, Gulul Jaja will be forced to extend his rule. And in the next rite of succession, we will present a better claimant.
Hell nah.
So come, stand before me, and fall.
I won't do your trial.
Oh? You intend to forfeit the right?
Papa wants his successor to intimately understand the country he loves. Every step of my journey, I've learned something about our peoples and their cultures. I would do the same here in Mamuk. The Mamulja deserve nothing less, so your battle can wait.
I'm of the same mind. Father named you an elector for a reason. There must be something that he would have us learn.
Do as you will. But until you triumph over the Shade, you shall proceed no further.
Poor mom. Look at her.
Promise, I would speak with you. Meet me on the western outskirts.
Let's go. Let's go! Poor Bakul. I knew he wasn't really a bad person. It was just... he was just expected to fulfill them. And because that he couldn't, it really felt like he failed them. It's kind of the same thing with Zarulja. He's kind of... he has these two siblings that are adopted, even though for a fact he's the firstborn, you know? And it just makes him feel different, I guess. He was supposed to be the miracle child, so why couldn't the miracle child be the claim to the Dawnservant, you know? Anyway, I will be the one to reach the Golden City, as though he intends to venture there with or without Zaralja. Yeah, he's very sus. The electors we have met thus far have all their peculiarities, but each we felt would judge claimants equally. This Zarilja, however, seems set in his belief that only the blessed siblings are worthy of the throne. Why would the Dawnservant name an openly biased man elector? Worrying over Zarilja won't get us anywhere. That lady, on the other hand, was the first person to address us with any civility since we arrived. We should go and meet her, hear what she has to say. The western outskirts, right? Let's go and meet with her. Thank you for coming. My name is Milalja. Here we may talk freely, away from prying eyes. And what was it you wished to talk about? Tell me, what do you think of Mamuk? Well, we don't have much to say yet. No one wants to speak with us. All who remain in this city are devoted to the traditional ways. They believe that blessed siblings are superior, that only they are worthy to lead the peoples of this continent. Most would not deign to address outsiders, deeming them beneath notice. Sounds like an ideal community so far as Bakul Jaja is concerned. I am tired. Exhausted by this senselessness. There are others like me, but we dare not speak our truth aloud. Yet now we have an opportunity to reclaim our agency. For you have bested Bakul Jaja. You, a Shibral, inferior by all presumptions, triumph over our two-headed champion. This time anyway. Next time I might not be so lucky. Bakul Jaja is just that strong. I seriously don't understand why he cheats so much. It seems to me he'd do better if he just trusted his own abilities. He's desperate. Yep. other blessed siblings have fallen before. Mullah Jaja of the Silver Scales, for one. He traveled across the salt in search of conquest, only to be overcome. Did we fight that guy in a dungeon before? Mullah Jaja? I think so. It may be the Wanderer's Palace. But no matter how the individual may falter, the people still believe in the blessed sibling supremacy. Because of my father. He who united Tural under one rule, who in their eyes stands as a testament to the tradition's infallibility. Regardless of your father's virtuous intent, his greatest triumph has only fanned the flames of our people's obsession. However, as both his daughter and claimant to his legacy, your triumph could prove that Galul Jaja's true strength lies not in his birth, but in his character. And in so doing, you may give us the strength to renounce blessed siblings forever. I can understand wanting to forsake zealotry, but isn't forsaking two-headed Mamulja going a bit far? You must decide that for yourself, whether the price we pay is worth an empty dream. What I know about Mamulja's extremism is limited to what I've heard through rumors. The same is true for those who hail from Shaktorat. I expected it was for his devotees that Bakul Jaja joined the rite of succession. Gulul Jaja labored to break down walls. That his very existence would instead lead to some raise them is unfortunate. It's kind of like a cult thing, I guess. The price we pay. Is she referring to the marriages between the Hubigo and Bunewa clans? Most likely. There is a place that will help you to understand our plight. It lies far to the west of here. Follow me. Let's go! Is that a meteorite up there? Aye, and judging by their attachment, that tree must benefit from the meteorite's unique ether. Anyway, we should press on. Milalja was anxious for us to see whatever it is she has to show us. Oh boy. This is the place you wanted to show us? It lies beyond this passage. Entry to these grounds is not permitted even to the devout. Nonetheless, I would reveal our secrets to you. Rest assured, I shall take full responsibility. Oh man! Come, see for yourself the truth of the blessed.
I shouldn't have looked down.
The stone pier yonder. That is our destination.
To erect it there would have been no small feat.
The work of Yakui hands built long, long ago. Our forebears merely altered the entrance.
Altered? To what end?
It will be quicker to show you. We have beasts that can carry us below.
Oh. Oh! Gulul Jaja!
Bakul Jaja.
A Bakul Jaja.
What? Couldn't wait to laugh at the failure?
No.
You've always come here to cry. Ever since you were little.
Mama!
Mother!
Mama!
The third promise seeks to learn about Mamuk. She may be our chance to finally end what we have been powerless to stop. Talk with her. Tell her what we have done.
Fine. Perhaps it's only right that we be the ones to speak of it. Blessed as we are.
Huh?
Here.
Oh, it's the thing from his flashback.
This vessel holds the remains of a two-headed Babonja. An infant.
Oh, oh. Oh. They were trying to mass produce babies.
We converted the ruins into a cenotaph, so the souls of these children wouldn't return as vengeful spirits. Do you know how blessed siblings are made?
I've heard that they are born to Hubago and Bunawa parents.
Such unions between clans were originally arranged to stop infighting. The war against the Shibral was going poorly, and we needed to be united. Then, one day, a child was born, one blessed with two heads and tremendous power.
When this child grew old enough to lead our army, we became unstoppable. The Shibral had no answer, and we drove them all the way back to the trees above. That taste of victory awakened our greed. We became obsessed with conceiving more and more of these superior children. No matter the cost.
What? What? Oh, that's messed up!
Of the countless born, most die. Trapped in their shells.
Oh. Oh.
Only 1 in 100 survive. If we are blessed, it is only because we yet live. Unlike our brothers and sisters, who were sacrificed for the glory of Mamuk.
Oh.
That's horrible.
Of course it's horrible! It's an atrocity we can never take back. Those children died so that we could live. So we had to succeed, no matter what. To fail would mean it was all for nothing. Nothing.
Oh.
But I did fail. I squandered their sacrifice.
Don't use them as an excuse. Isla. Savage.
I should never have been born.
Oh, don't say that.
You're wrong. You didn't ask to be born as you are, and you aren't responsible for your siblings' deaths. The people obsessed with blessed siblings are. They made their choices, but they don't make yours. Since when do you let others push you around, Bakul Jaja? What do you want? Say it!
I want it to end. I don't want any more to die.
Then you have my word. We'll put a stop to this madness.
Blessed siblings are revered by their supporters as a means to achieve dominance in Tural. If we understand why they harbor such aspirations in the first place, we would be better equipped to treat with them.
Indeed. I just hope they will be open to discourse.
Take me with you. Those fanatics treat my words as gospel.
No. There will be trouble if your father finds out you're still here. Moshutural Zush. There we will gather the people, and ask anything the Third Promise wishes to know.
Then take one of my scales. One that blends the Hubico and Bunewa coloring. It'll serve as proof that you have our trust. People will do as you say if you show it to them. I'm sorry for what I've said and done. I don't expect your forgiveness.
You had your reasons. I'm glad I could know them. Which is to say, you're not a complete alpaca's ass.
Thanks, Wuk Lamat.
Aww!
Well, maybe it's for the best. Hatred is exhausting, after all.
Indeed. So let us make the most of our newfound friendship and bring together the people of Mamuk. We have much to discover.
Well, that was nice. Hey, Isla? Before we rejoin the others, can we talk for a moment? I really hated him, you know. Bakul Jaja. With every fiber of my being. Yeah, that's also why I said don't make excuses. Cause it's still the decisions that he made himself. Even though I sympathize with him now. He tried to ruin Ihihana. Sabotaged us on the river, kidnapped me for my keystone, and released the most vicious Doral Vitral of all time. Anything he could do to cause us pain, he did. Never in a million years would I forgive him. But the moment I understood why he did what he did, the pain he's been carrying this whole time, all my anger just evaporated. He still needs to make amends. I hear you. Bakul Jaja's motives don't absolve him of his crimes. He must answer for them, like anyone else. But right now, my duty is to ensure that no one in Mamuk feels desperate enough to go to such lengths ever again. Anyway, thanks for listening. Now that I voiced that, I feel readier for the challenges ahead. Come on, let's head back to the city. To think that there was such a dark secret behind the Blessed Siblings. Even among the Momunja, I cannot imagine many know the whole truth, especially not those who reside in the capital. I had no idea Bakul Jaja was bearing such a burden. Had he but chosen a different path. Still, I believe our true character is demonstrated not by right action, but rather by our conduct upon recognizing our faults. It is a struggle I know all too well. Oh yes. Bakul Jaja's scale represents his faith in us. We won't fail him or his people. Next quest! We haven't a moment to lose. According to Melilja, Makshutural Zuj is an abandoned settlement northwest of the city. It should afford us the privacy we require. We must work quickly, lest Zarilja discover our intentions. Fortunately, Bakul Jaja thought to give us additional scales, so we might cover more ground in less time. Everyone should take one and get going. Use them to gather as many people as you can. Isla, let's retrace our steps. Maybe this time we can convince folks to lend an ear. Alright. Hello. Didn't I not tell you to move along? I can't be seen talking with the likes of you. A blessed scale? In an outsider's hands? What business do you have with me? So Bakul Jaja sent you to call an assembly. I'm not sure what to make of this, but I shall go to Mokshutoral Zuj at once. Stop following me! Hello. That scale. If the Blessed trust you, then so will I. So, what is it that you require of me? Bakul Jaja bids us to come to Mokshutoral Zuj. A strange place for an assembly, but very well. I will not refuse he who fights our dreams. For our dreams. Have you managed to gather some of the good folks? Wonderful. The esteemed Bakul Jaja will be pleased. This fellow here will be coming to Mokshutoral Zuj as well. Apparently, there's a Najul nursery to the west called the Golmajik Grove. Would you go and see who you can talk to there as well? I'll meet you in Mokshutoral Zuj afterwards. There's just one more person I need to find. Najul! Leave this place, outsider. Oh, my apologies. I was unaware. I thank you, Blessed Scale Bearer, for bringing me word of this gathering. I shall away to Mokshutoral Zuj as once. Where's Wuk Lamat? Sorry to keep you waiting. You invited the second promise as well. Lamati, need I remind you that this is the right of a competition? Need I remind you that this right is a competition? Whatever advantage you are about to share with me, you ought to utilize to your own benefit. I've barely made a headway in communicating with the locals. At this rate, you lead the race to the Golden City. I need your help. To complete the feat? No. Mamuk has a problem I can't solve on my own, and you're the most clever person I know. I want you to hear the people firsthand. so that we might come up with a way to help them. Very well. I am at your disposal. Oh. Everyone, thank you for gathering on such short notice. I am Wuk Lamat, third promise of Tuliolal. Promise? I thought you served Bakul Jaja. You deceived us? No, they did not. The scales they showed you were mine. I entrusted them to the third promise and her retinue. Why honor these outsiders so? Because Wuk Lamat has won my trust. Now, you will hear her words. Oh. Bakul Jaja shared with me the truth about blessed siblings, about the price you pay to conceive them. As an outsider to your community, it is not my place to judge you or your culture. Culture is born of the experiences of its people, of their lives and their land. But it breaks my heart to know that yours has brought you all so much suffering. If any here wish to break from the cycle of tragedy that creating blessed siblings demands, I ask that you join us. Please, I don't want any more of our children to die. You think we want this? We have no choice. Only blessed siblings can liberate us from our suffering. Without them, we have nothing. That remains to be seen. Speak with the third promise. Share with her your worries and your pain, and together we may find a new way forward. Together? If she is trustworthy, then I will speak with her. It would be best if you withdrew, my son. Many cannot yet speak freely in your presence. Oh. Let's keep an eye out for Zarilja. He wouldn't take kindly to this sort of gathering. Once we understand everyone's concerns, we'll be better equipped to help them. Let's make sure they feel heard. Not even I imagined that my sister would one day befriend Bakul Jaja. Everyone looks so uneasy, but their faith in Bakul Jaja guides them even now. Now we come to the heart of it. Wuk Lamat risks her standing in the right to attend to her people's needs. It is a degree of selflessness few can claim to share. I'm glad Koana agreed to help us. He's always been good at solving complicated problems. Me, not so much, but I'll support Mamuk's people however I can. By combining our respective strengths, we'll help them discover a new source of hope. I know we will. Alright, Ayla. Before we start, let's make sure we're remembering our history correctly. The Mamulja and Jibral fought for centuries over the land in the upper forest, but due to the infighting, Mamulja forces struggled to make significant gains. In order to promote cooperation, the Hubigo and Bunewa clans intermarried. That's how blessed siblings were first conceived. With that in mind, let's talk to the people and learn why they rely on blessed siblings. Okay. This land was once rich with ore, but the Yokhui did not stop digging until all the veins were spent. The meteorites are only good for so much. Even if we made overtures to traders, we have little to offer. Nothing would make me happier than to make good life for my family in the place where I was born. But that's impossible. So with resources as sparse as they are, you don't have much good prospects for trade. Those who have known only open skies and beautiful land, bountiful land, cannot comprehend our plight. To thrive, we must take what we lack by force, and for that, we need the might of blessed siblings. There have to be other ways to thrive, ways that don't require fighting. As you will notice, this forest is very dark. Hardly any sunlight makes it through the canopy, so it feels like it's always night. We plow, we fertilize, we irrigate, yet our crops shrivel and die as though cursed. The only one that grows well is Najul, Jatika banana in Turali. Try living on that and little else for a few centuries and see how you like it. The forest where nothing grows. It's hard not to imagine why you'd want to leave. Blessed siblings promised us more than strength. They promised us the sun. This forest is dark and inhospitable. When given the opportunity to live in Tuliyollao, most of our people didn't think twice. Still, the retrospect of being among so many outsiders was intimidating enough to keep many of us here. Blessed siblings are meant to deliver us from this accursed forest, to lead us to the fertile land above, that we might make a place for Mamulja to abide in peace and plenty. So you desire fertile land, one that's all your own. Well, I think I'm starting to understand. Everyone had their own perspective, but all their concerns were about the forest itself. Dark, infertile, cursed. Hearing that, it's little wonder that people here wish they had better land. And who better to get it for them than blessed siblings? It's hard to convince people to stay in a place that can't provide what they need. You think the meteorites, at least, would have value, but apparently not. Hold on. Didn't Erenville mention something about the meteorites? That the ether they emit makes the plants blow blue? That the ether they emit makes the plants glow blue? A rational, significant psychological effect, I would say. If we were to study these meteorites, we might discover other ways they influence local flora. I noticed a curious amalgam of tree and meteorite just south of here. Determining precisely how they interact with one another may yield crucial insights. Everyone, I really appreciate you for sharing your thoughts with us. Thanks to your insights, we have a promising idea already. We just need a moment to investigate it further, so please bear with us. We'll be right back. Okay. Let's go check it out. What a remarkable tree. I hope it will provide us with the insights we need. Plants that shrivel as though cursed. I think I can hazard a guess as to why. I had known that Dawntrail was battered by a veritable deluge of meteorites long ago, but I never considered how their presence might be affecting the environment. At first glance, this forest seems a haven of mysterious beauty, but the reality of living here is quite another matter. It really is incredible how a tree could support such an enormous boulder. The meteorite's etheric emissions are palpable, even from this distance. Seeing this again makes me feel more confident in sharing a theory of mine. I suspect that only plants with an etheric affinity to these meteorites can thrive in this forest. Ah! If so, the gargantuan trees can create the dense canopy would by necessity possess the same affinity, as well as the aforementioned Najul tree. Indeed. I should like to analyze samples of meteorite before drawing any definitive conclusions, however. I carry with me a few devices that will aid in this endeavor, but perhaps you and Kyle could lend your expertise as well. I'd like to join you. The etheric signature of those meteorites may be crucial in determining what manner of species might fare well here. I think I see what you're getting at. If we can prove to them the cursed forest isn't quite so cursed, maybe the people won't feel like blessed siblings are their only solution. So how can I help? Want me to climb a tree and break off a piece of meteorite for you? There are plenty of fragments on the ground already. It should be enough for our purposes if we gather about 5 pieces each. Even better if those fragments are gathered from the separate locations. I will collect your pieces once you have them. I should have brought better tools. Did you find your fragments? Much obliged. Alphino, Kryl, and I will combine the gathered samples and conduct an analysis forthwith. Determining the wavelength may take a little while, but I am hopeful that our efforts will bear fruit. I'll tell my sister to await our arrival at Mokshutura Zuj. So go and meet her there. We will return with our results as soon as possible. We've done all we can. The rest, we must leave to Koana and the others. I don't know the first thing about those Sharnian devices of his, but if they can be of help to the Mamuk, I'm glad he has them. There's hope for this forest yet, Isla. I can feel it. The feet of the Brotherhood. Oh boy. Oh boy. I'm sure Zarilja would have choice words for us if he knew what we were up to. But his peoples are my people, and I can't ignore their plight. If I'm to call myself Dawnservant one day, I have to bring an end to the tragedy here. Many are depending on me. Akul Jaja not least of all. Anyway, I'm sure Koana and the others will be back with their report soon. Good. Everyone is assembled. In light of our news, I thought it only right to call the others. Thanks to the efforts of all, I'm pleased to say that our analysis has yielded many invaluable insights. And I dare say the prognosis is hopeful. Earlier, we asked about the hopes you placed in blessed siblings, why they are important to you. Our overwhelming response was a frustration towards this forest. From a lack of natural resources to the inability to cultivate crops. In all respects, have you ever struggled to build a prosperous home? Thus, your understandable desire for new land. However, this would be an unfortunate dismissal of what makes your forest uniquely valuable. That is, the soil. Our tests have proven, without a doubt, that the Jatika heartland is abundantly fertile. This may be surprising to hear, as you have seen crops fail time and time again, but we have discovered the root of this problem as well. The meteorites scattered throughout your forest emit an unusual energy that greatly influences the development of surrounding plant life. Some plants thrive on this energy, like the Najul and the giant trees that create the canopy. But others, as you well know, are sickened by it. Fortunately, the solution is simple. Across the salt in a place called Sharlian, there is a peerless collection of flora sampled from every corner of the world. Now that we know what energies are most prevalent in your forest, we can offer you seeds and starters guaranteed to thrive here. I took the liberty of contacting a few colleagues via Linkpearl. Should you desire them, a sample of our best candidates can be shipped here in short order. Just as Eorzea acquired the Papoto and Tomato from Taral, so too might Mamuk benefit from foreign crops. You mean we'd be able to grow more than Najul here? Precisely. While care must be taken to choose those species that will not have an adverse effect on the ecosystem, your agricultural options should increase markedly. With the right crops, Mamuk will have all it needs to prosper, both at home and in trade. Blessed siblings don't have to be the answer anymore. Then, there was never any need to fight? Never any need to sacrifice. Oh. We can't change the past, but we can try to make the future better. Let the old teachings end with us. I know blessed siblings represent absolute strength to you. Letting go of that idea can't be easy. But I'll prove that when we work together, our combined strength can achieve anything. Show us, promise. If there's another way, where our children and our home will no longer suffer in silence. Sometimes we have to fight alone, but not this time. Would you say a few words, Isla? Anything is possible when you work together. Our victory over Valley Garmanda is proof of that. The Sky Ruin! The great Gulul Jaja himself struggled to even seal it. We've said what we wanted to say. Now all that's left is to defeat my father's shade in the feat of Brotherhood and clear the way for Mamuk's bright future. Bright new future. Do not give us cause to question our faith in you, please. Live up to your words. I will. After we complete this feat, let's be sure to tell Zarilja the good news about this forest. I'm sure he's as eager as anyone to eat what tasty foods they'll grow here. I'm not sure if he's keen to that idea. Compassion even for the likes of him. You continue to eclipse me in every way. Then it is a simple choice. We're counting on you, Wuk Lamat. Aww. Wuk Lamat's gone ahead to announce her readiness. Never imagined the samples were so feverishly collected for the Exodus would find new purpose here. But if they help these people improve their prospects, all the better. Anyway, we should go and meet our comrades where Zoraja made his own attempt. The final feat awaits. I'm sorry, this place is so confusing to traverse, but I will try to find my way. Oh, it's an instance! Where did Koana go? Have you seen him? The real Jaw's intention was for this feat to prove the supremacy of blessed siblings. But Wuk Lamat shall instead prove that there are other ways for Mamuk's people to empower themselves. I can offer moral support at least, for whatever it's worth. Good luck. This feat may bring us closer to the Golden City, but for now, we must stand strong for the people of Mamuk. Someone has gone to fetch Zarilja. He should be here soon. Upon proceeding, several cutscenes will play in sequence. It is recommended that you set aside sufficient time to view these scenes in their entirety.
Zerelja, I'm ready for the final feat.
Grown weary of postponing the inevitable, have you?
Something like that. You see, I've learned all sorts of things about Mamuk and your people.
Is that supposed to impress me?
I now understand why I need to surpass blessed siblings. The cost of producing superior offspring is destroying your people's souls. Look at them, and you'll see this. So I'll defeat my father's shade, and prove to you that there's a better path for Mamuk.
What drivel! Without the blessed, we are nothing but weaklings! Doomed to fade into obscurity.
Of course you're weak. We all are, each and every one of us. But when we join hands, we gain the strength to overcome any foe, even Vali Yarmanda.
Enough talk. Prove your mettle against Gulul Jaja, the finest warrior ever to have graced Tural.
Fine by me. Not even Papa's shade will stop me from upholding his legacy.
I will fight alongside her.
Hey!
Claimants are not permitted to assist one another. Second promise. But you may observe your sister's pitiable attempt. I see. In that case...
No way! He forfeited?
It seems I'm no longer a claimant. I am now free to participate, I trust. What are you scheming?
Nothing. I've simply come to realize who is worthy of following in Father's footsteps. Not our brother. Not Bakul Jaja. And not me. You have always held the happiness of our people closest to your heart, Lamachi. So I will do everything in my power to ensure you ascend to the throne. This is how I shall repay Father for his kindness. This is how I shall serve Tuli Yolal.
I could always count on you, Koana. Thank you.
It will make no difference. Numbers matter not in the face of true might. Gulul Jaja, mightiest of the blessed, arise!
Everyone ready? No hard feelings, Papa. I've got a lot of hopes riding on my shoulders, and the only way forward is through you!
I'm ready.
Bear witness to our resolve.
In the reason which guides our journey.
So long as we stand together, we're unstoppable.
These blaze sundered Baligarmanda scales.
Blades of fire rain.
Oh no.
Take that!
What a chore. Ever hungry for battle. Go forth.
Oh, barbarian bastard!
How is this?
some manner of paralyzing effect. Defend the afflicted!
We must free them! Target the constricting flames!
None can outrun my flames.
For Lamachi!
Whoa!
Not enough. But together, we shall triumph.
You're not alone.
We'll get through this.
I know not who you are. I applaud your tenacity.
Surely this will quench your thirst for battle.
Whoa!
Resolve the risen Kindle.
Oh.
By gruesome wrath be sundered.
Everyone, get behind me! I've got a bad feeling about this.
Will you have the strength to stand after this?
Oh, look at her! Oh my god!
I will be the next Dawnservant! I will protect my people! Is that the best you can do?
Impressive! But I'm not finished yet! We will see Lamachi become Dawnservant! For Tuleyolam!
That's my old man for you.
Oh.
I refuse to accept this.
Ain't that a bit stubborn? Even for you.
Who? Oh my god. Is that?
Erugated? It couldn't be...
Tanqua! It's been too long.
Tanqua?
It has indeed. You're looking more imposing since last I saw you, Wuk Lamat.
Tanqua?
My Turali moniker. Galul Jaja insisted I take one, saying my birth name was too cumbersome for the local tongues.
Oh, so that means you're...
That birth name being Ketenram, I presume.
Ah, whoa!
No! Ketenram's that legendary Eorzean sailor. The one with the pickled cabbage.
We can talk about me cabbage later. Zarelja, whether you like it or no, these young'uns accomplished the feat. To deny Wuk Lamat her reward would be to betray the Dawnservant's trust.
And what should she be rewarded for? Calling upon her minions to carry her to victory!
You're the arch of Mamuk. Show some dignity. We're not minions. We're Wuk Lamat's friends and comrades.
Comrades, you believe a ruler should be reliant upon such?
Together, we can achieve anything. You needn't place your faith in the promise of blessed siblings.
How would you have us reclaim our glory?
With friendship and community. With us.
If you mean to rule, you should be more sparing with your offers of clemency. Especially to a man who has sacrificed countless young lives. Nevertheless, I will fulfill my charge as Elector. In recognition of your feat, I bestow upon you a keystone.
Congratulations are nearly in order, I suppose. I'm confident that you will find the Golden City in no time. You've grown much, and more during this journey. Become someone ready to lead our nation. Little Lamachi no longer, as your brother, I couldn't be more proud.
Koana. Thank you.
Aww.
I must express my gratitude for your cooperation. And my regret for failing to live up to expectations.
Nonsense. If you believe Wuk Lamat is the woman for the job, then you have our wholehearted support.
One last thing. I wish to speak to you both from the heart. Unpracticed as I am, this may sound hackneyed, but I am truly grateful to have met you.
Aww.
Words spoken with such feeling would resonate with any fortunate enough to hear them. Though our journey together hath ended, ever shall we cherish the memories.
Aye. And should you require further esoteric musings or biting witticisms, don't hesitate to call. I dare say we'll come flocking. But I get ahead of myself. As I recall, our contract remains in effect until we've escorted the second promise back to the capital.
I leave my sister in your capable hands. See that she returns home safely.
You've still malms to go yet, Wuk Lamat. The rite ain't over till you find the city of gold.
I know. But if I can come this far, I can go all the way.
Joyed though I am by this outcome, I am also eager to speak with Kentenram. Ketenram. I say Kentenram. Ketenram while we have the chance. The second promise has warmed a great deal since we first met him. I dare say that wise and witty duo has been of no little influence. Even as a shade, the Dawnservant's strength was incredible. I shudder to imagine how we might have fared without the second promise's support. I am glad to see you all remain in one piece. Not like a bit of hardship to see your precious children grow into fine adults. Aww. I will not stand in your way. But mark me, your victory does not afford you authority to dictate our future. We will decide what is best for Mamuk, no one else. Understandable, yes. Let's go and tell the people of our victory. Third promise. You brought everyone? We were just coming to you. We did it, Milalja. We proved to the Artarch that not even Father's full power can overcome the strength of our fellowship. I knew you would. I was right to trust you. You fulfilled our promise. Now, it's our turn. You've shown us another way, that we might build the lives we've always wanted, here, in our homeland, without sacrifice. Since our new crops will come from across the south, I suppose we will have to treat with outsiders. As equals, of course. Inside or outside, we're all just people, no matter what we look like or where we're born. When you're not used to all the color and variety, differences can feel like obstacles. But by learning more about what makes us different, we can also find common ground in places we never expected. Something new may become something you love. And someone you once hated might one day become your friend. You'll never know unless you keep an open mind. And while it may feel scary, taking that first step towards understanding is always worth it. Of course, learning about outsiders may well help Mamuk grow. But what happens when they learn about us? About what we've done? They will not. Oh. For generations, our covenant has been kept secret, and so it shall remain. And so shall it remain. The atrocities committed here were facilitated by the Artarches. And we and no one else are responsible. For my deeds, I am prepared to forfeit my life. But I will not suffer others to be damned alongside me. Oh. No one's being damned, and your life isn't forfeit. The last thing the city needs is more death. Bakul Jaja hasn't fought this hard for this long, only to lose his father. If you truly feel responsible, be the first person to extend understanding to others on behalf of Mamuk. Your community is waiting for you, here and in Tuliolal. We can still make things right, my love. Choose a different side of history. Thank you, Third Promise. Thank you for everything. You still owe me an explanation about that cabbage, you know. The people of Mamuk have accepted you. Merchants and vendors are now available for use. Nice.